Morning.
Morning. I got coffee. The paparazzi's here. Is named Chu, and the brown one is Sok, and they're named Chuseok because they were born at Chuseok. Yeah. I didn't name them. I feel kind of awkward. Oh, bye. I'm Lauren, and I'm from Canada. I've been living in Korea for 4 years, and I work at a game company, and the company is called NCSoft. It's kind of a big company. At NC, I do localization work, so mostly I focus on editing the text that goes into the game before it actually goes into the game, so that's what I do.
Are you comfortable with speaking Korean too?
Not really. I mean, I have to use Korean in my job, but I mostly write it. I don't really speak it.
Okay.
Yeah.
한국에 온 지 4년 되셨다고?
Yeah, 4 years, yeah.
어떻게 NC소프트에서 일을 하게 됐어요?
I started working at a smaller game company first. And,
In Canada?
No, here in Korea. After I moved here, I got that job because a friend recommended me. And then after I started working there, I realized that I wanted to change my job because I didn't see any potential to grow there. So I started looking at the bigger game companies, and NC was actually looking for someone with my qualifications at the time. I went to their website because I knew about the company and I knew it was a good company and it's a good place to work. And yeah, I just looked at the job postings, applied, and it was a long process to get hired there because like most Korean companies, the hiring process is quite complicated. But once I got through it, it took about I would say 4 months from start to finish, going through multiple rounds of interviews, and then there were tests. Yeah, then I got the job. Yeah.
Do you have any experiences like at work? This is something not fair.
Not at my current company. In my previous company, I've had some issues where I was bullied, actually. I didn't do anything to warrant it, but it just happened. So I felt like that was unfair. And then when I reported it, nothing was done about it. So that's when I felt like it was unfair. But like, as I said, that was my previous company. At this company, I've had really nothing but good experiences. I mean, I've had a lot of cool opportunities. Like I've been able to be in some like advertisement, like for the blog, they interviewed me and then they put my picture up like all around the company. I was asked to film like an intro video for new hires. So just kind of introducing the company to the new people who are starting at NC. So every new person who gets hired sees my face. And no, actually it's kind of embarrassing, yeah.
What are the things that you get stressed the most?
Things I get stressed?
Your boyfriend? Are you?
No, we don't fight much. I'm a foreigner. I have like a visa that is, you know, seen as temporary by, for example, the bank. Then I can't get like a big loan or I can't get a good interest rate because I'm considered a risk to them. That kind of stuff kind of frustrates me because no matter what I say and no matter what I show them, like my work contract, you know, my earnings, all that stuff, they don't care because they still see me as a risk, like a flight risk. Like they won't help me out with that kind of stuff. So that can be frustrating. Sometimes I get stressed because of work. Sometimes the workload gets real heavy out of nowhere. There was a time last year in the fall, we released a new Lineage game, Lineage W. The deadline for that was extremely tight. And me and my team worked so much. Like there were times I was in the office till 2, 3 in the morning. My boss she would pull all-nighters. She would stay in the office all night and then go home, sleep for 4 hours, go back to work. Everyone was really stressed during that time. We were all stressed. But we still got rewarded and acknowledged. And yeah, we could feel a sense of accomplishment once we were finished. So, you know, even if I have to pull extra hours, I'm not that mad about it, you know, and I'm still getting paid.
The stock price for NCsoft was like 100만 원?
Yeah.
But now it's like 47만 5천 원 today. You guys are bad. Bad workers.
I mean, I heard that about the stock price, and I think people were a little concerned, but as I said, like I really have a lot of faith in my company because I work there and I work with a lot of people who are like insanely smart, insanely talented, and have really, really good ideas. I feel like that will always shine through no matter what. Having the right people and having the right ideas will lead you to success. But I think maybe the method needs to change. That could be true. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Do you own some stocks?
No, I don't. Some of my friends and coworkers, not some who work at NC, some who don't, and they were also kind of shocked when it dropped suddenly. But I just save money. I'm very conservative with my money. I save money and just keep it in my bank account. Maybe I'm stupid, but most of the time you get some pretty nice benefits. My company building has everything you would ever need. We got great food and it's free. We got a gym in there and the gym is huge, and it even has like a jjimjilbang in it, places you can relax. They've got a daycare for people who have kids. They've got a doctor's office right in the building. So if I feel sick, I can just run down there and get treatment, get some medicine. We have a library. The library is beautiful on the top floor of the building. And I use the library pretty often. I've loaned books. They have all kinds of books in many different languages, English, German, Korean, everything. And the cafeteria is huge, yeah. It's actually, my company building was in a drama. What was it called again? Something like Strong Woman something. I don't watch K-dramas, but I just remember. And my boss...
Everything is free.
Some things are free. Other things are either heavily discounted or almost free. Like, for example, the gym is free during certain times, but during the times it gets crowded, then you have to pay a fee. But the fee is super low. It's like, I think it maxes out at 20,000 won a month, 25,000 won. It's much cheaper than any gym subscription. And the locker is free. And like all the gym like amenities are free. They have like an in-body scanner there, everything, you know. The great thing is like we have our employee ID card, which most people wear it around their neck, and then anytime you want to pay for something, you just tap it. So if I want to get a coffee, I go to the cafe, I tap it, that's it. It just gets taken out of my salary, which is nice.
And the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they are all free?
It depends. So the lunch is always free, but dinner, it depends if you're working late or not. Like, you can't just like grab free dinner and then go home. You have to work until 8 p.m. Then you'll get the dinner, yeah. When I'm working in the office, I'm there at like 8:30 at the latest. But we can start as early as 7 if we want. The nice thing is we have flexible work hours. That's another thing I really like. Like, the minimum amount of hours you have to work in a day is 4. I could work a half day, clock out at lunchtime, and then I'm missing 4 hours, but I just have to make them up. So I can just work an extra hour for 4 days, and then I got the hours back that I lost. So it's super good, because if I have like a doctor's appointment or I have something like I have to do, I can like plan my day, and I don't have to use my holiday, which is, in Korea, you only get like 2 weeks usually, so yeah.
It seems like the only thing they don't offer you is a housing.
Actually, they offer some support in that sense. They have like a deal with Shinhan Bank that helps you to get a loan if you want to get a Jeonsei loan or Meimei loan. But because I'm a foreigner, I'm not eligible for that program, unfortunately. So yeah, if we do go through the company for the loan, then my boyfriend is gonna have to do that because he's Korean. Wow. Yeah. When I was single, I just worked all the time. I love working because I love like my job first off, but also as I mentioned, I wanted to save up money, and my company pays overtime. So I would take any overtime that I could get. I was happy to work on weekends. I was happy to work super late into the night. But these days I don't like it as much because obviously I have someone who needs my attention, and the cats as well.